guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I wanted to come on here and do my Boxycharm video. I have the Boxycharm from January and then I have the Boxycharm new one from February. So this is the February box. I have popped it open but I haven't really taken a peek. I have saw some sneak peeks, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I haven't seen any sneak peeks. I have. So let's get started with the review on the January Boxycharm. So the first thing that came in the box was this Gorge. It's I'll Make Your Face Radiant Konjac Sponge. So here is what the package looks like, and then here's what the sponge looks like. It's just a typical Konjac sponge, but I tell you, the way that this one you can hold it, I really prefer over the one that came with this product here. This is my Peter Thomas Roth 24 karat gold pure luxury cleansing butter. I really like using a Konjac sponge with this product here because I feel like it does a good job to help to remove the makeup nice and not really smoothly. It just removes it off easily. So really love this product, and then using this little Konjac sponge with it was really nice. So I was happy to get this little product because my other Konjac sponge that came with this actual butter, not body butter, it's called a, what's it called? Cleansing butter. So the one that actually came with the cleansing butter had to be tossed. So this one here was the perfect timing that I was able to get this and then use this with my cleansing butter. I really do like this. I don't remember what the value of this was. Let me see. So the value of this says $18. Now, honestly, I wouldn't pay $18 for a Konjac sponge. I would never pay over $10 for a Konjac sponge, to be honest with you. So for me, my personal value for this, I would say probably about $8. So that's my personal value. Now, just because something says it retails at a price, we all know that sometimes I think they skew those numbers up just a tad, and then it makes you feel like you got an excellent box. However, I do feel like this would definitely be worth $8. So it's not a bad retail value. The next thing that came in my box is this Pure Mineral Glow Bronzing Powder. So here's what the powder actually looks like. It comes in this cute little container. Then here's the powder on the inside. So this bronzer actually reminded me of something when I was using it. I was like, gosh, this bronzer feels so familiar, and I don't know why. It's a very nice, smooth bronzer. So let me show you a swatch of it. So there's a swatch of the bronzer. I feel like it's a really good, like the color's really good. I feel like the pigmentation's really good. It blends really nicely. It doesn't have a funny smell or anything, so if you're curious about that, it doesn't smell bad. But I feel like it blended out really nicely on my skin, but for me it's a little bit dark right now because I'm pretty pale right now. So I definitely am going to get more use out of this in the summer, but I felt like I was saying, I feel like this is kind of familiar. I feel like I've tried one like this before, and then I start looking through my collection, and sure enough, it reminds me of this. It reminds me of the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer. So let me open this up so I can show you, so you can kind of see for yourself. Maybe you think the same thing. So there they are compared. I really feel like they're very similar in tone, and I feel like they're very similar in texture. Like the texture to both of these, if you rub both of these, it's exactly the same. The colors are off just a tad. I mean, one's a little bit more. So there they are swatched side by side right here. So as you can see, they're off just a tiny hair. I wouldn't say enough to where you could definitely notice a difference on your skin, to be honest with you. I felt like if you wore either one of those products, you wouldn't know the difference. So if you got that in your box and you were always curious about how the Tarte Park Avenue Princess works, then you've got pretty much a dupe here, I think. And the value of this is $25. So, and I would definitely say it's worth $25. So I feel like this is definitely on point with the price point. So I was happy to get this, and I'm going to continue to use this through the summer, especially during the summer when my skin's a little bit more darker, that I can tolerate a little bit more bronzing. So right now, if I put a bronzer on, I look a little bit muddy. So not that this bronzer makes you look muddy, it just makes me look muddy because I'm very pale right now. So really do like this though, and like I said, it's very comparable to the Tarte Park Avenue Princess, in my opinion. The next thing I got was this Vintage by Jessica Liebskin. I'm not even sure how you pronounce her name. This package is hard to show up on camera because it's so blinding white. So this is a little duo. It's two different highlighters. You get a more bronzy tone one, and then you get a more pinky tone one. Both of these honestly are really, really good. So there is what they look like swatched on your fingers, and then swatched on your hand. Here's what they look like. As you can see, they have a gorgeous glow to them. I really like the way that they looked on my skin. I think that they worked out really, really nicely. We got another highlighter a couple months ago in our Boxycharm from the same brand. And honestly, I wasn't so in love with it. I feel like it was a little too powdery. I feel like it didn't give enough color payoff, and I feel like it was very powdery. Like I put it on my skin, it accentuated my pores. It just didn't look good on me, to be honest with you. It wasn't one of my favorite products that I've ever tried from Boxycharm. Now this one's different. I feel like the formulation to this one is a lot better. I feel like when you put it on your skin, it doesn't accentuate your fine lines. I feel like it looks a lot better on your skin. It looks a little bit more, I don't know, just it looks a little bit more not natural, because it definitely doesn't look natural. But I just think it looks better on your skin, to be honest with you, and it feels better. I think it wears better. It's not as powdery. It doesn't have that powdery peely kick up like the other one did. I really like this little duo here, and the duo here is worth $35. Now honestly, that's a little pricey for a duo. So for me, I would say in my price range, I would say probably about the same as the Pure Cosmetics one. I would say it's about $25. But again, that's my personal value. My personal value has nothing to do with the retail value. I'm just telling you what I would personally pay for it. I'd pay $25 for it, to be honest with you. The next item I got in here is something from English Laundry. This is the English Laundry Perfume. I have no idea. No idea. It is a little perfume here, and it's the rollerball style. So here's what the actual bottle looks like. It's like ombre effect. I really like the bottle itself. The perfume smells amazing. When you put it on your skin, it smells very clean, very, I don't know, it's got a very sweet scent to it. So it's like a girly, sweet, clean scent. So I really love the way this smells on my skin. It does not cause me to have a headache, which is really key for me with perfumes, because anything that causes me to have a headache, then it's a no-go, because I won't wear it. Because why would you wear something that's just going to make you miserable? This one does not make me miserable. It smells really, really nice. I love the bottle to it. I know a lot of people weren't so keen on the actual, because it's a rollerball. Some people got the spritzer, and then some people got rollerball. I actually got rollerball, and honestly, I like rollerball. I like to throw those in my purse, because I feel like that I don't have to worry about what happens if the cap comes off and it starts to spritz or whatever. It could still spill, I'm sure, with the rollerball. So I just feel more secure with a rollerball. And then also, the other good thing about a rollerball, something I really enjoy, is if I want to put this on and I'm around people that don't like for you to spray perfume, it's really easy. You just take the little rollerball out and roll it onto your skin, and guess what? You didn't really harm anybody. You didn't upset anybody by spraying a perfume. The reason I say that is because my kids are that way. They do not like when I spray perfume, because I feel like they're eating it, is what they tell me. So I like this because it's really, very handy. I like the scent of it. I think it's a pretty bottle. So I think it's all in all a really good product. The value of this is $25, and I'd say that's on par with a rollerball style perfume. I feel like this is actually bigger than what typical ones that you would get like at Sephora or something like that. This just feels bigger to me, but I could be just all in my head. I just feel like this is a bigger bottle. I don't know how many ounces this is. What is the ounces on this? 0.2 fluid ounces. So I don't know what a typical rollerball style is, to be honest with you, but I feel like that's just a little bit bigger. Love this. So definitely on point. The last thing in the box is this little brush here. This is a brush by So Susan. It's a actual like a fan brush. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like this brush. I feel like it's too flimsy, and like it does put, like if you're trying to use this for highlighter, it will put the highlighter on, but I really don't like it for highlighter. I think what I'm going to end up using this tool for is to brush away powder or anything like that on my skin, on my face. Or like if I get, like if I'm doing my eyeshadow and then it happens to go underneath my eye, I can use it to brush away that. But as for highlighter, I don't like it for the highlighter. I feel like it's too thin of a brush. I feel like it kind of creates like a little bit of a streak. Just not something I'm going to use for that purpose. However, brushes are something that you can use for any purpose you choose to. You do not have to use them for the purpose they say you should use them for. It's whatever you want to use them for. So I still say it's a good brush, but I don't think I'm going to use it for the intended purpose. And it says the value of this is $18.95, and there's no way I'd pay $18.95 for this, to be honest with you. I'd pay maybe $5 or $8. So let's say 8. We'll go to the high end. I would pay maybe $8 for it, but other than that, no. But I'd say all in all, everything that came in this January box, I feel like was definitely worth it. I think that we had some really good products. I didn't have anything that was a complete fail, so that's a really awesome when you get a lot of products that are really good and none of them were fails. I just feel like some of them were valued a little bit higher than what I feel like my personal value of the items would be. But that could just be me. So you might look at these items and disagree with me, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree. So the next box we're going to open is the February box. So I have the February box here, and we're going to open it up and see what all comes inside of it. So what I'm going to do today is open the box, and then next month I'll come on here and review the products and let you know how they worked, and then whether or not I feel like the box is worth it. So I would say definitely January's box is definitely worth the $20, $21. I'd say it's totally worth it. So let's see what all we get in February. Let's see if they can top January. So the first thing I see is a card, and the card says, "Would you be my Valentine?" No, Galentine. I thought it said Valentine. "Would you be my Galentine?" Which is perfect because it's a Valentine's box. So it's got oh my gosh, it's got some products in here that are, I guess, specifically for you for Valentine's to make you feel better and things like that. So let's see what all comes inside of here. On the back of the cards from Boxycharm, something I truly appreciate is they put the value and they put a little bit of information to tell you how to use the products and things like that. So let's pull out the first item. The first item I see in here is a set of brushes. And these are the OMNIA Eye Kit by Royal and Langnickel. So here's what the brushes actually look like. And we'll take them out and we'll feel them quick. So it says these brushes are actually worth $29.98. That's a little pricey for 2 brushes, to be honest with you. Unless you're talking like, I don't know, we'll have to see how good they're. Oh my goodness, they're really, really soft. I do have to admit they're very, very soft, so that's awesome. I feel like this little gold one, this one right here, I feel like that's going to be perfect for putting in the crease. That'll be perfect for crease work. And this one feels like a good packing brush, so we have 2 good brushes here to try out. I'll have to see what it says here about these. It says OMNIA Golden Rose brushes were developed with the natural hair purist in mind and features meticulously selected natural hair of the finest quality for impeccable performance. This luxurious hair allows the artist to precisely deposit powder products to specific areas of the face and allows for the perfect absorbency to release of every product. Every application, whether powder, liquid, or cream. So these say, they're just pretty much just telling you how to use the eye brushes. So again, it says the value of these is $29.98. I feel like that's pricey still for 2 brushes, but I mean, they feel very, very well made. So we'll have to try them out and see how good they work on the eye. Maybe they're spectacular and then I'm going to change my whole mind. The next thing I see in here is wrapped in bubble wrap. We all love some bubble wrap. Want to hop on? Okay, we better not. That might be annoying. So we do have 2 products here from Makeup Geeks. So we have 2 eyeshadows. So here's what the eyeshadows look like. We have on this hand here, we have Creme Brulee, and then over here is Bitten. So let's open these up so we can see what they look like. I love these single eyeshadows. So here is Bitten. So there's what, oh, snap. Hang on. Okay. Now that I have a big red spot on my pants now. So here is Bitten. Again, I'll show you. That is Bitten. And let's do a little swatch of it quick so we can see what it looks like. So there is what it looks like. It's a really pretty color. So I'm excited to play with that and see how good it is. That'll be perfect with those eye brushes. And then Creme Brulee looks like this. I'm not going to try to show you in the package again. We're actually going to take it out and hold it. So this is Creme Brulee. So here is Creme Brulee. Creme Brulee looks like a nice, like a crease color. So let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that's got some, I got a little bit of red in there too. So excuse that little bit of a swatch. There was a little bit of a fail. But anyway, they look really nice. I think they look pretty. They don't have a scent to them, which is good. I always smell everything. I'm really strange. So let's see what it says about those. It says eyeshadow pans by Makeup Geek. The retail price is $12, so they're $6 each. A highly pigmented high-end shadow for half the price without specific sacrificing quality. I need to slow down. The Makeup Geek eyeshadows can be used alone or placed in a Z palette to build your own custom palette. These buttery smooth shadows are cruelty-free, which is awesome. Cruelty-free. The next thing is a Z palette. So they gave us a Z palette, which is really, really great. My battery looks like it's going to die, so I'm going to pause you guys for just 1 second and we're going to change my battery out. So hang tight. Okay guys, so hopefully the lighting hasn't changed too much. Sorry about that. My battery decided to take a dump, so we were going to change batteries quick. So the next thing, like I was talking about, is the Z palette. So you do get a Z palette in here to put your eyeshadows in, which is great. So let's see what the Z palette says while we're opening it. It says Small Z Palette by Z Palette. It says completely customizable. This small Z palette made exclusively for Boxycharm features an open-faced magnetic base that allows you to easily switch out shades and products as often as you like. This pint-sized Z palette will fit just about anywhere and fits up to 9 standard size round pans. So it's going to fit 9 shadows, and it says the value of the Z palette is $14. I'm trying to get it out without being overly obnoxiously noisy. So So here is what the Z palette looks like out of the box. And then, ooh, take all this little paperwork out. We've got lots of paperwork here. And then it does come with these little metal discs so that you can use those if your pan is not magnetic, you can make it magnetic using these little products here, which is really good that they put those in there. So now let's go ahead and put our Makeup Geek shadows in there. So here's what they look like in the pan. So there is the little product holding the pans. So I think this is really nice. I would like to get actually some more Makeup Geek shadows, and I'll fill this up. I don't have any Makeup Geek. I have maybe 2. I think maybe we got from Boxycharm before. Or was it Makeup Geek shadows? Maybe it was a blush. Either way, I know I have some other products from Makeup Geek, but I would think that'd be really cool to fill this up with Makeup Geek products. So I'm excited to play with this a little bit. I really like this little Z palette. It feels very well made. And for $14, I would say that's definitely on point so far. The next product is something from Juice Beauty. This is the Juice Beauty Reflecting Gloss in Fig. So here's what the package looks like. I'm going to get it in a little bit closer for you. So there's what the package looks like. And let's see what the product looks like. And let's see what it says too. It says, shimmer your lips in brilliant color with this reflecting gloss that contains a blend of organic antioxidants, rich in acai and goji berries, minerals and sweet agave for the most brilliant shine on earth. Ooh, it's got like fruit in it. That's awesome. So here's what it actually looks like. It's a very unique looking color. So let's swatch it quick so we can see what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. It smells very citrusy. So there's what it looks like swatched on my hand right here. So it's a really pretty color, but the scent, oh my goodness, is amazing. It smells very, very citrusy. Love citrus scents. I do anyway. Not sure if everybody does. And it says the value of that is $15. So we'll have to see. Oh gosh, I just stuck it on my nose. So I have to see how good that works, and I'll let you guys know. And then the very last item in the box is something from Dr. Brandt. This is Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Age Defying Exfoliator. It says it renews skin's radiance, polishes and smooths, helps diminish the look of fine lines. So this is a full-size product. Everything in here is actually full-size. That's the great thing about Boxycharm. If you're looking into getting a subscription box and you want a lot of full-size items, I think Boxycharm is the way to go because you get a lot of products in here for the value. Let's see what it says about this. It says, Microdermabrasion by Dr. Brandt. The retail price is $79. So this is a $79 product we got in a $21 box. So that's pretty amazing. It says the original skin exfoliating procedure. So pretty much it's just telling you to follow the directions on here. So whatever directions come onto the tube is how you should follow directions. So I'm excited to try this out and see how good it is. I think this is really cool that we got a completely full-size product. That's amazing. I can't wait to try this out and see how good it is. I'll let you guys know whether or not it works for my skin or not. I do have dry skin, so hopefully it'll work. I'm not sure. We'll give it a test though. Anyway, that is everything that comes in the February box, and then I will, like I said, let you guys know next month how the products work for me, whether I feel like they were winners or they were losers or whatever they were. So anyway, I'd love to hear if you got this box too and your thoughts, your opinions on your box. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.